lectures online lecture, right? So this one is the one, right? I would like to share with you. So anyway, how to motivate people at work? How to motivate people at work, right? So hopefully I can start this again, right? Yeah, how come? Yeah.
我哋一齊睇 YouTube 喎，正喎。喂阿成，喂阿成，我想講咧，你真係聽唔到自己即係錄嗰啲啊？你而家試下睇段片。
Right. Okay. I try. See whether you can see this video. Can you hear? Can you see the movie?
使唔使我再 share 多次俾你啊
？Okay, you can. So carry on. Let's carry on.
你試下咯，睇下得唔得？因為我聽到。
Can you still hear the voice?
No, we can't.
Can you?
We can't hear any sound in the video. Sir? Maybe the video, the sound is. Now it's okay. Now it's okay.
This is a motivation killer. Thanks to some of the organizations,
Yeah, it's okay.
Through their culture, people are realizing that the office can be a fun place when they look at the way some of the culture-rich organizations are operating.
喂，段片咩事啊？
Make your workplace driven by positive feelings, like winning, overcoming challenges, conquering, ambition, etc. To the work you do. When we are purpose-driven, there is a force of motivation that can rise above mediocrity. Motivation is the why behind what we do. It is the motive for action. People are engaged and motivated by why we do things more than what we do.
我知點解要 presentation 啦。
What gives meaning to work is again stories. In his book, Leading Minds: An Anatomy of Leadership, Howard Gardner says stories are the most powerful weapon in the leader's literary arsenal. Institutions that can communicate a compelling historical narrative often inspire a special kind of commitment among employees. Progress is another great motivator. Harvard's Teresa Amabile's research found that nothing is more motivating than progress. A consistent amount of regular, considerable success produces much more happiness in the workplace than occasional bagging an elephant. Encouraging people to reflect on how far they've come and the good work they've done can act as a catalyst to strive for more. Bottom line, your employees are motivated by an environment where motivation is more tangible. A great work culture can be a great motivator. Culture is the meaning that you attach to a ritual or habit. Deriving actions is what makes every minute spent more interesting and passionate. The motivated work culture consists of an environment in which employees are given with the autonomy. They are trusted with their abilities, treated like adults, and respected for the diversity, and no bullshit rules except creating value together and enjoying the process. If you have any additional suggestions or tools, please feel free to share in comments or write to us. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe.
It's a very short video. So anyway, in the YouTube, there are so many different types of motivation, leadership, and relevant topics on business management. So please, right, spend some time to view it, right, rather than always play the games, right? So guys and girls, right, are you happy to play games at home now? So anyway, I understand actually. Yeah, my son's always playing game at home, right? So anyway, very HEA hair, right? Hopefully you won't because now you're in final year. All right, okay, so let's move on, right? On the topics, right, about the workshop role play first. Workshop role play first, right? So anybody got any problems on the workshop role play? Now
喂，
you
原來
have
佢喺
no
學
need to
校喎。
pay. Yeah, you present your role play group by group in class. But I still want you to prepare at least a PowerPoint. All right. In the PowerPoint, right, there are 4 rows altogether. 4 rows, right? Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good, right? In the questions there are 4 rows, and I would like you to present your rows, present your case, right? You can tailor mix your case, right? 作你嘅故仔喺入邊, right? No problem, up to you. And you can make very funny games, right? But more or less, right? Related to construction industry. Remember, because you are supposed, right? Working for the City Green, CG, City Green, right? City Green is an overseas investor of a landmark development in Kaidat district. Kaidat, you know, actually, yeah, new developed area, right? You can, yeah, you can build very, very prestige development there. Landmark. Anybody tell me what does it mean, landmark? Nobody in Chinese or your English, right?
地標啊。
Debut is very important. Debut means actually it's a symbol of the area. All right. Just like ICC, IFC, right? Actually, they are the symbols of the areas, right? So, you know, as an overseas investor can afford, right? Can afford to build a landmark development. That means this developer must be reputable, very rich, right? A big investor in Kaita district, right? Now the development including 3 towers of 45-story high deluxe residential towers, right? Guys, do you think if you were the developer, do you think you will build 45-story or more than 45-story? And why? And people think about this? 45 actually, right? Yeah, many people think about, particular very superstitious people think about 45, say 5 right, like that. So anyway, Chinese and is very, very superstitious, right? Why not 50, right? Okay, something like that, not 45, say 5, right? Okay, just a joke only. But overseas investor, they don't have that kind of thinking, right? They can build house, right, just next to the grave. Grave, grave. Do you know what does it mean, grave? Anybody can answer? Grave. 墳場墳墓, right? Okay, they don't care. It's terrific for them, right? So anyway, not talk about this, right? Just a joke only. Okay, 45-story high deluxe residential towers. Remember, residential towers, deluxe, right? This word deluxe is important, okay? So that means your building design, including the materials, they should be, yeah, P6, right? Good quality, all right? Deluxe. Okay, not just the residential towers, but also a 3-story deluxe cup house. Cup house, very popular nowadays. Without cup house, actually, yeah, it substantially reduces the value or general recognition of the class of the building. All right, cup house means, yeah, anyway, no, okay, 有級數, right? Level, high level, something like that, right? 豪宅, right? Okay, resting on a 3-story podium, right? 3-story deluxe cup house resting on a 3-story podium. Country sum 600 millions, not yet. Okay, duration 36 months. Guys, do you think 36 months long or short for this development? Anybody answer?
Short.
Short, right? So please type me Y chat so that I know who you are, right? So whoever answered the question properly in class, right? So I will consider, because I will check against the video. Okay, I won't deliver the video twice, right? Because it's so ugly. But okay, I will check again so that I can ensure whoever participate, right, and bring very good answer. So please type your answer, right? Y chat, CHAT chat, easy, right? Just simple type it, then I know
叫
who
你
you
哋
are.
講嘢啊！
No, up to you, right? Okay. Okay, so it's a very short time.
即係佢話用
36
chatbot
months, right?
chatbot
I didn't
對啦。
mention about the substructure. It's a tricky, right? It's up to you to imagine, to make assumptions. You can make assumption in this, right? PowerPoint, yeah, okay, preparation. You can make assumptions, all right? It's reasonable. All right, 36 months for that development, I can't say too short, but a bit tight, right? Anyway, without substructure, that means well, plenty of
阿
time.
成，我
You
遲
make
啲再 call 你
assumption
好唔
by
好啊？
yourself. Okay, in contract duration, right? As the CG's project manager, right? Now remember, this time in the role play, the project manager is employed by CG. That means you represent CG for the whole development, right? Do you think CG will be in Hong Kong? No, not sure, because in the question it doesn't mention, so you make assumption. But PM represents CG or employed by CG. That means, yeah, PM is in charge of the whole project. All right. As the CG's project manager, you are required to perform A or B below in conjunction with your project team. Now, the design consultant, consultant QS, main contractors are your project team members, right? Anybody tell me what does it mean, design consultant? In chat, right? Right in chat, so that I know who you are. I can give you special considerations, right? Don't miss the chance. Anybody? Any? Oh, you don't want to chat, right? But anyway, in the tutorial Q&A, I definitely request you to answer by what? By the chatting. Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. What does it mean, design consultant? Anyway, who you are, right? You are so familiar. You have so familiar with me, right? Your voice, right? Who you are? You are.
You guess, sir.
Sorry, who you are?
You guess.
My guess. What's the name? What's the name? Guess. Guess. Good morning.
Fool.
What?
Fool.
Fool?
阿 Sir 阿夫啊。
阿夫。早出聲咪叫你打 check 出嚟，等我估下邊個，都唔好估埋你把聲咁甜，原來阿夫嚟嘅 ，unbelievable， Fu, congratulations, sweet voice 。All right, Fu, do you know design consultant? What does it mean?
Maybe the consultant is before constructing the something, they talk with the architect.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Partly. You mentioned about the architect is correct, right? But talk with the architect, right? No. Yeah. Now, design consultant in this story, in this script, right, means that yeah, the company, right, is responsible for the design of the development. The design in terms of yeah, if you mentioned architectural design, all right, and also the structural engineering design, all right. So actually in Hong Kong, right, we do have yeah, big company, right? It's a concerned company designer, right? They are responsible for the architect. They play the roles as the architect as well as the structural engineers and also the building service engineers, right? Say for instance, OVR, right? OVR, right? Is a very big consulting company now. Yeah, it's a festival walk, right? They can accept your job and then fully responsible for the whole design in terms of architectural, structural, right? E&M, etc. Right? So anyway, design consultant in this role play means responsible for the whole design of the development. So the company must not be a very small company, always a big company, right? Remember. But anyway, the design consultant could be a small company. Hong Kong UST, you know about Hong Kong UST, right? University of Science in Hong Kong, right?
Yes.
Yep. Anyway, the Hong Kong UST, the design, the winner of the design winner actually is a small company. Yeah, also called design consultant. Sorry about that. Many years ago. Okay. Yeah, about 30 something years ago, right? It's a small company. But anyway, the team leader of the design, the designer, the design team leader actually is an architect. was an architect, right? But Johnny worked with the other consulting company and then form the group design consultant, right? They may be small companies, but work together, right? So it could be very interesting because actually they may, they of course they will listen to their boss, the team leader's voice, but the parties themselves may have many conflicts. In case any wrongdoings, they may shift their liabilities to the other parties. It's very interesting, but big company could be a design consultant. Small companies work together as a partners, can be a design consultant, right? Now, remember, you have many, okay, story make from this design consultant, DC, right? And then consultant QS, consultant quantity surveyor, right? Consultant means the professional consultant, professional QS. Generally speaking, work on behalf of the clients, all right? But unlike the main contractor's QS, work for the main contractor, right? So you can say 1, 2, 3, right? The roles for 1, 2, 3 actually is work under project manager. And you can say upon by the CG, okay, for 2 and 3, okay, for roles 2 and 3 upon by CG, okay, we're under project manager, client side. They are from the client side, all right? But they are from the client side, but unlike the project manager, employed by the, okay, employed by the CG, right? And design consultant or consultant QS could be, okay, it could be, work as a consultant for CG under the leadership of the management of the PM, right? But for the client side, okay? But they may have conflict with each other always, okay, also always, right? But they will listen to PM, and the counterparty is the main contractor, right? MC, right? So, gentlemen or guys or girls, can anybody tell me that, okay? Do you think the design consultant can dismiss or can terminate the main contractor? Anybody say yes or anybody say no? Please type your answer. Why chat? Yeah, why not gain the marks, right? Your answer is valuable to help you to gain the marks. Why not? So it's the reason why I always encourage you, don't miss my lecture, don't miss my tutorial, don't miss. Okay. Do you think the design consultant or the consultant QS can terminate the main contractor in the project? Yes or no? Any response? No. Very good, right? Everybody say no. Congratulations. That means everybody now appear in here. I can see your attendance, right? Now I can only see your attendance, right, in record while the chat. So it's very important. You can speak out, but don't forget to type it for me, right? No. Why it is not? Why it isn't? Anybody tell me why? It's very important. So, Owen Gibb, can you answer me? Why the design consultant or the consultant QS cannot terminate the employment of main contractor? Why is it? It's fundamental concept. Hello, answer. No, because the only contractual parties within this project is between CG, the City Green, and the main contractor. Remember, the contractual relationship, all right? So the consultant QS and the design consultant only appointed by CG, right, as the consultant, right? But they have no contractual relationship with the main contractor. So even though the main contractor performed very poorly, and received many complaint letters, but the design consultant QS cannot terminate the contract of the main contractor. Then how about the project manager? How about the project manager? Yes or no? Yes, okay. A fool, yes, right? I dare not say yes, fool. Sorry about that. Yeah. So even the project manager appoint or employed by the CG, yet only the CG can write termination letter to terminate the main contractor. However, PM is employed by the CG. That means he is the most trustworthy person under CG's direction. So CG will trust PM's opinion or report. All right. If several reports very worstly describe the main contractor, sorry about that, main contractor MC. Okay. Under the recommendation of the PM. Okay. If I as the CG, because of poor workmanship from you, I will base on the contracts and then discharge your employment and then sue you for damages in case you destroy or wound the whole project, right? So anyway, this will be the result, right? Only the CG can terminate, right? Under the recommendation of the PM or the recommendation of the CQS or design consultant to the PM. Then the PM report to the CG, and finally, worst situation comes. Anyway, don't forget, if you terminate the main contractor, what will you do? All right. Of course, you can, claim damages from the main contractors. All right, MC. But do you think it's good in result? Yes or no? No, definitely no. Okay. 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 All right. Why it isn't? Why is not? Why is not a good result? So somebody, yes, even though doesn't work poorly, but 個樣唔靚仔，雖冇過犯。So you don't like you don't like him or her, right? Okay. So yeah, many human relationship always like that, right? So 冇做錯嘢，不過 anyway unhappy with he or her or something like that. So by all means want to terminate, right? But the result is disastrous, right? Okay, why? Do you think? Can you think anything? Yes or no? Or any other people can think about it? Why will be a disaster if you terminate the main contractor, right? During the middle of the development. That means you need to what? Employ another main contractor, right? Human relationship. Forget about this. If you terminate the people, that means the human relationship will be broken, and you won't employ him or her any further. All right. So forget about human relationship. Focus on the work itself. It will be disaster because you need to employ or tender for another main contractor for the project. And the price won't be that cheap. And the time delay could be very long, right? And also you got very poor experience before, you will be very hesitant to employ another one to replace the current one. And also the wrongdoings from the main contractor, right, will be shipped to the next main contractor. And then the main contractor in the long run, not to say give you a very cheap price tender, cheap tender, but can claim many things not my wrongdoings because of predecessor 先前做得差 累到後人 something like that. All right, so it will be a very dangerous, very unpleasant in results, right? 爛尾樓斷尾樓 very dangerous. So not many people really want to accept. Okay, so from the very beginning, be very careful, guys, right? If you in the long run be the manager, you employ your employees, must be very careful. Must be considerate. Okay, must be have many how jokes, right? To take care about the worst results, right? Remember. Okay, so fair enough, right? The 4 roles, right? And hopefully, no matter A or B, right? You prepare your PowerPoint, right? In a group, right? Now at the moment, I received 2 groups, telling me, right? The what? the group members. But anyway, altogether 43 students. I got 8 students in groups. Then the rest, no response, right? Okay. So how do you do the rest of the classmates, the rest of the students? So by all means, be fast, right? To let me know your situation, all right? So, okay, week 7 will be the deadline, don't forget, okay? Now, if you select motivation theories, of course, you need to use the motivation, right? The project manager need to apply the motivation, okay, theory to manage your DC, CQS, and MC. And then there must be something, yeah, pros and cons, right? You say, for instance, you use motivation, but your subordinates, say for instance, DC or the CQS may not totally respect or listen to you. So if you were the DC, if you were the CQS, or even if you were the MC, very interesting, you may have different, okay, feedback, okay? Either yes or no, right? Or counter the management, the motivation theory in terms of management from the PM. And then how can the PM solve that, right? So peace, promise, right? Use up the motivation theory. Yeah, I'm going to discuss with you shortly. If you want to opt for question B, leadership, right? Yeah, this means appropriate. Guys, what does it mean appropriate? Anybody tell me the meaning of appropriate?
適合
Very good. 適合. What does it mean 適合? 適合 to what? To whom? To you, Fu, or to Hello, hey, or to Owengi, right? Or to, okay, to any, 幾君員, right? Okay. For the project, right? Okay. Hello, hey, very good. Suitable for the project, right? But anyway, the project is that person. To suitable, right? Suitable, appropriate, right? To the people you manage, right? The project itself is that, but the people is lively, all right? The project won't refuse you, but the people can refuse you, all right? 你知道友仔幾曳㗎啦 in our industry, all right? Okay, so you must be very tactful, right? You must be tactful. Be a PM must be tactful, so that all the team members could be motivated to work well and perform well. Or under your leadership, all the people will work and compete to their best possible, utmost efforts, right? So anyway, in your PowerPoint, hopefully you can tell a good story, and then you can, right, apply the appropriate, suitable motivation theory, suitable leadership theory in terms of running the project, in terms of lead or motivate your project team, right? There could be many accidents in a project, right? Think about this, just like the U-trap in Changhong as the how come, right? Okay, how come, okay? The SARS in Todai, right? Amoy Garden happens, then it happens again. So many excuses, right? Many people cannot answer, right? Okay. So anyway, so tailor-make good story because it's very interesting. Particularly Kaita district at the moment, transportation is not good, still not good, right? So anyway, groups of 4 people, either one, okay? And then, okay, submit your PowerPoint, okay, during week 7 workshop. Guys, any suggestions? Yeah, can you submit your PowerPoint during the week 7 workshop? Yeah, I must be dreaming, right? I don't know why. Okay, so cast webs. Okay, hello, hey, how about the file? Where is the file? Maybe in another group, right? A full or whatever. They are, let me know, right? The proper answer, right? But anyway, definitely week 7 will be the time to submit your PowerPoint. Maybe I change it on or before or the end of week 7 or the Friday of week 7, something like that, similar to written report, right? Agree? Yes or no? No response. Agree, right? So I will change it, right, to week 7 Friday. Anybody tell me week 7 Friday is when, right? On what date? Week 7 Friday. Okay, I change it. Okay, Mark 6. cannot type. Okay, I will revise it right afterward, right? Okay. So generally speaking, on 7th of March, right? Okay, Friday before 11 p.m. something like that, right? Okay. So anyway, so this will be the case, right? Now remember your written report should be right as before is my style, right? Okay. Yes. Anyway, PowerPoint cannot be written. The written report, right? Apart from the PowerPoint submission, right? PowerPoint must be attractive, right? If you want to present your case well, of course, you should tailor make a very good PowerPoint. Even though this time you may not have. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we still can see each other in March or by the end of February. Okay, if it's so, I may change the requirement. Okay, but anyway, at the moment, PowerPoint file, right? Like the IP integrated project. Okay, make it attractive, make it interesting, make it with movie or animation by all means, because it help you to gain 50% marks. 50% is important. All right. So I'm thinking about if I don't have any another assignment, this one could be the coursework mark. But anyway, I will dedicate some marks for the Q&A. Okay, just like you guys answer right in the chat, right? I will dedicate, right? Each actions, I don't think I will offer less than 1% or 2% or 2%. Yeah, maximum, right? For each class, right? For each time. So anyway, this also help you to gain good marks, right? 50% for the PowerPoint. And finally, the written report, right? On task one, or either the motivation or leadership theory. They are task one, right? 50% in the written report. And the requirement of the written report will be like that, right? Sorry about that. I don't like to receive the report. Through the what? Canvas. I don't know. I seldom use Canvas, but now being forced to use Canvas. Anyway, remember your hard copy should be okay. Put outside, put into my locker, as mentioned. All right. So far this will be the role play assignment. Do you think it's clear or any question you want to raise? You can voice out, no matter Cantonese or English, up to you. Any question from you guys? Yes or no? Not yet, right? So if you have any questions, right, email me, but don't write very long, lengthy email, right? Just call me a fool. I'm full. Mobile phone number. Please check with me, all right? Like that, right? I want to be short. I hate my email writing, all right? Every time I wrote very long, lengthy email. Yeah, sorry about that, because I don't want to write many emails, right? Just once for all. Okay. So you need to spend time to read my email carefully. Not yet, not yet. Very good. Okay. So now let's move on to the other one, to the lecture. Okay. Okay. Motivation. Okay. Motivation. So motivation, right? Now, this my assumptions only. For student, right? Student Y, right? IP submission could be a motivation. Why is it? Because IP in the past always trouble your previous classmates, because the demand of the IP was heavy, all right? And the workload wasn't that light. So many of your classmates find that it's difficult to tackle the IP. But some work very hard and with very good knowledge in the area of CEM, then they can perform well. Yet, but they always burn their midnight oil to complete the IP assignment. It's never too easy. So once you submit the IP, that means congratulations. You are more or less approaching to the end of the study, right? Agree? So graduation, of course, happy, but nowadays I find that most of you, okay, work in the industry or study right in a degree, you seldom return to attend the congregation, even though you have been you are graduating already, right? Okay, this is my experience. So I fell asleep right during the congregation quite often under the very strong lighting, right? I fell asleep very like easily. So if you couldn't see me during the congregation graduation ceremony, don't be disappointed. It's Okay, Raymond should always like that, right? But you guys and girls always be in my mind, right? Okay.
We will miss you.
Wow, no, never, never, never. You won't miss me, right? You won't miss me. Okay. Good academic achievement, of course, and motivation. If you did something well with A or A plus or even B plus, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, B grade, I think, is the minimum bar means, right? Particularly for the final years, right? So I seldom give very poor grade to you if you work hard, unless you, yeah, didn't submit the assignment, didn't participate, then sorry about that. To be fair to those diligent people, right? So I should make the marking fair, right? But anyway, I always want to encourage you guys and girls. Price, of course, motivation, right? Scholarship award, definitely yes. Testimonial, if the testimony is good, of course, it's good for you, all right? And mark addition, now anyway, in recent years, not many students approach me for mark additions. So you are mature, all right? You are very mature. So somehow, if the marks being given anyway, I trust, yeah, majority of the my colleagues, including me, right? Think it very carefully before, okay, release the marks. Okay, particularly Andy Sir is very experienced, right? Jackson is very experienced. Most of our colleagues very experienced. So we consider once, twice, third times, not just himself or herself, but with each other, and then release the marks, right? So finally, you still want to claim something. I believe, yeah, in the past, some of them in result turn worse rather than better. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, other, of course, motivation in terms of promotion, right? Salary increase, etc. Right? So talk to so much now. Anybody tell me what does it mean motivation in Chinese or English? Up to you.
動力
What
咯，
don't right? So anyway, you can say motivation is very similar to incentives, right? 激勵獎勵, right? Okay, 動力. Salary increase, tax reduction. Tax reduction, do you think is a motivation? Anybody experience tax?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
We can spend less money.
Yeah, you can save your money because of the tax reduction, right? You can save your money, no need to pay tax, right? You know, in the long run, when you pay tax, you will be, yeah, very unhappy. And the tax always, yeah, very high. And the tax will charge you not just the year before, but they charge you the year after, to charge you in advance, right? So it will be very troublesome to pay tax, right? But if you don't pay tax, fail to pay tax, you will be liable to pay, yeah, a huge amount as the penalty, right? Very bad tax. But anyway, in Hong Kong, it's already good because the percentage of taxes of just, yeah, maximum 15 to 17%. Unlike overseas country, in Australia, US, Canada, wow, beyond 35%, 40%, 47%, right? Hard to survive, right? Look PTA. Fu, do you think look PTA is a motivation to you?
Maybe.
Maybe, right? Because you are already handsome, right? How about Henry? Henry Choi. Henry, are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think PTA is a motivation to you?
No.
No, because you are a boy, right? You should be.
Yeah.
We should say handsome, not PTA, unlike fool, right? PTA for girls, right? Handsome, smart, right? For gentlemen. Remember, don't fall into the trap. Okay, to get married, guys, girls. Do you think to get married is a motivation? Yes or no? Yeah. Type your answer to me. Yes or no? Tommy. Tommy. What does it mean, Tommy? Okay. To get married is Tommy. Who is Tommy? Whose English is Tommy? I don't know. Li Jihong, right? Are you Tommy? Oh, I see. Okay. Tomboy you want, right? Never get married, right? Okay. But anyway, now, to somebody to get married is a milestone for them for life, right? Somebody say, 終於可以嫁得去，終於可以娶到老婆, right? To get married could be a motivation. But to somebody yeah, the end of the world. It's a grave, right? End of the business, right? GRAVE. Yeah. Anyway, motivation could be to get married to somebody, to have a baby. What do you think about this? To have a baby is a motivation? Yes or no? Okay. Tommy, he wants to be. He wants, right? Okay. Tell me, who, right? Who is Tommy, right? Okay. May not be in the chat, right? Tell me afterward. So I want to know you guys more and better, right? Why not? If you are able to, right? Why not, right? Okay. So anyway, but of course, yeah, think about this is for life, right? Don't make jokes. In marriage case, it's very substantial. It's not that, yeah, it's not that funny. It's serious things, right? Think it thoroughly, but it's good in the long run to an employer's eyes. It could be a good things if you have get married before, right? Prize winning, but sorry, to have a baby, yes or no? Many people don't want to have a baby. Yes, I agree. Yeah, but anyway, somehow I don't know why. Okay, if you don't have a baby in a family, it's just like, yeah, somehow to a certain extent very lonely. Okay, and boring. I don't know. Some people say so, right? Prize winning motivation, just like I want. Yeah. So it's the things, right? Okay. So motivation, don't neglect, right? Yeah. Anyway, some examples, yeah, totally agree with motivation can encourage you to work harder. Some, yeah, to a certain extent, you may accept or not accept, right? Okay, motivation. Now we discussed motivation basically in business sense. Business means anyway profit making for the organization, right? So motivation means the willingness to exert, right, high levels of effort, right? So, and you receive the salary from your employer, right? That means you are required to work for your employer, right? But with the motivation, right? The employer or your superior or your supervisor want you to exert high levels of effort, want you to input higher levels of your effort to work harder to reach your organizational growth, right? But of course, depends on the ability of you guys, right? If you're excellence, super excellence, right? But if you always work like this, right, even though high levels may not be able to achieve the organization growth, what will be the result if you cannot perform up to the expectation? No increment of your salary, or blamed by your boss, or finally terminated. Be careful, right? But anyway, motivations enable you to work harder, okay, to achieve the organizational growth, right? And also depends on your ability, right? And to satisfy some individual needs, right? Now, this individual needs also important, right? Your boss needs and also your needs. You want to work harder or you don't want to harder, subject to external conditions, okay? Particularly your needs yourself, right? If you want to gain higher marks, right? Not to say motivation, you work hard. But if you don't want, you just HEA, even though with motivation, you don't have that kind of need, you still have in the result, right? So it depends on these conditions, right? Your efforts, ability, your individual needs, right? Motivation in business sense, right? So we must be very careful as the boss, right? Or the management people to, okay, oversee our subordinates in the long run. Okay, motivation, first of all, okay, cause channel sustain people's behavior. What does it mean, sustains? Any people can answer me?
可持續嘅。
持續, all right? Henry, agree or disagree?
Agree.
Agree, right? And Chen Jun, hey, are you there? Yes. Or C, right? Jiu Wei Hang. Okay, how come you keep quiet all the time, Jiu Wei Hang, Mr. Chiu?
聽緊嘅，
聽緊, right?
但係思考緊。
Where's Mr. Kong, right? Now, Kong is very good, right? In before I try using conference, right? And Mr. Kwong, right, you are the only one, okay, chat with me over the conference, right? You know, I spent few days to learn conference, but afterward, yeah, university announced to use Zoom, you know, okay, I was troubled and then learned a few more times using, right, the Zoom, right, troublesome. But Kong, I know you are a very good IT man, right? Okay, but anyway, feel free to answer, don't worry, okay? So sustain, right, to keep going, right? People's behavior. Now, first of all, discuss about the needs first. Is an internal state that makes certain outcomes appear attractive. Internal state, only you know, internal state. And then if you have that list, then you will by all means, okay, achieve the outcomes and make the outcomes better. And also the way these are translated into action and reaction, right? Now, your needs, your internal incentive, your internal needs will drive you, right, into action, to work into action, okay? And then achieve your fulfillment, all right? So the needs are differing between peoples, right? Some people need to be quiet, right? Maybe like Wing Han, right? Okay, I don't know, right? Or Mr. O, right? Okay, or Mr. C said him, right? C, Mr. C, right? Or Henry, sometimes not in class, but anyway, your assignment submissions punctually, right, Henry, right? So I still remember you all, right? Okay. So anyway, they are not always consistent. They can be different, right? So anyway, 點解有時話想我哋快啲開腦 Do you know the meaning of 開腦 Open your brain. 開腦 means you are mature enough to grasp the opportunity and then work hard and fight for your futures and prepare and plan ahead, right? So it's important to have the mature mind and then be consistent to work well. Okay, next one, okay, motivation process. Yeah, there is a process, yeah, to fulfill the motivation. First of all, yeah, you find something unsatisfied. That means your need unsatisfied. Unsatisfied, then you have attention. Oh, how come I still fail? How come I still fail? You have the tension, you have the pressure on you. And then if you change to be positive, then you have the drive to find out the behavior and then work hard to satisfy your need, right? And then after you satisfy your need, say for instance, the IP submission afterward, your tension could be reduced, reduction of tension, right? But anyway, in terms of motivation, your personal needs could be in line with the organizational need, or could be the conflict of your organizational needs, right? Say for instance, okay, if your company want to complete the work earlier, say for instance, originally 10 months duration, but want to complete 9 months, that means of course you guys need to work harder, may need to work overtime to satisfy the needs of your company. However, if you have the family, if you have the evening employment, 人約你黃昏後, right? Okay, to see the moon, right, with your friends, right? On the grass, I don't know. Okay, sit on the grass, I don't know, right? Then your personal needs will be in conflict with your company, right? So motivation, successful or not successful, depends on, okay, the directions, all right? So it could be very funny, all right? So think about this in terms of your workshop role play. Now, there are two major views on motivations, right? The first one is content theory. Now, the Chinese translation is not good, right? 激勵的內容理論. Can anybody tell me what does it mean? 激勵的內容理論, right? Anybody? 梁家俊, right? I see 梁家俊's name, right? Are you there? 家俊. 黃曉晴, are you there? 黃曉文. 麥慧玲. Okay. Hi. He is shy, right? Yeah, I know. Many people are shy, right? Okay. So anyway, in my lecture, no need to be shy. Okay. I'm very open. Okay. So yeah, no worry. Whatever you say, right? Just because we are learning, right? We are in the classroom, just like in a very ideal situation, no problem. Okay. just try to train, and then we can say, for instance, we've had different opinions to train you up, right? Before you really work. 黃曉文 yes, right? 表情 yeah, hi. Okay. 激勵的內容理論 you are happy with this translation? I don't happy. Okay? I make it wrongly, you know. 我唔係好識中文打字嘅 ，OK？ 係咁手寫版啊，係咁用寫好鬼辛苦，寫完之後唔想改 ，right？ Should be 內容型的激勵理論，內容型的激勵理論 ，the content theories I think should be 內容型 content 內容嘅 style 嘅激勵理論。So sorry about that. Wrong Chinese interpretation, right? It's not grammatical correct, right? So if you attend the class, you know how to change it. Content theories, okay? 內容型的激勵理論 something like that, right? So within the content theories, we have the Maslow, McGregor, Herzberg content theories of motivation, right? So they stress the importance of understanding the factors within individual that cause them to act in a certain way. So they will consider the factors within individual and then motivate them to act in a certain way. Okay, so this is the content theory. These are the content theories, right? About individuals' needs, right? The second major views on the process theory. Process theories. The process actually 科學性嘅 ，OK process means 過程性嘅激勵理論或者過程型嘅激勵理論 something like that, right? The process theories emphasize how and by what goods individuals are motivated. Emphasize how the method and by what, okay, by what method, how the method and by what method. More scientific, right? More scientific. This one more humane means more humanity, all right? More people wise. This one more process wise, more methodology, more method wise. Individuals are motivated, and probably based on expectance. Expectance means your expectation, 期望性, what you expect, all right? So this expectance like that. What the worker believes is likely to occur as a result of his or her behavior, right? If you perform like this, of course, your result will be expected, all right? Expectance, right? So this one maybe you guys prefer, okay? This one maybe the old generation prefer. So yeah, let's move on, right? To see what they are. Any questions so far? No, right? If no, then I move on. The content theory. The first one is McGregor theories X and Y, theory X and Y. Theory X and Y in our industry means file language. But anyway, in the content theory means the content theory, right? Okay. So theory X assumes that employees dislike work, lazy, avoid responsibility, and must be coerced to perform. Coerced means forced, F-O-R-C-D, forced to perform, all right? 一定要出力逼佢做嘢。Okay, are you happy under that kind of situation? Okay, 黃曉文, are you happy under forced to perform? I think your answer definitely no, right? Yes, okay, definitely no, right? Theory Y, assumption, remember, assumption, okay, assumption only, right? Assuming that employees are creative, enjoy work, seek responsibility, and can exercise self-direction. Guys, can anybody tell me who you are? Who you be? Which one belongs to theory X? Okay, can you tell me? Can you type for me, right? Me. Hey, definitely yes. You're the class rep. Very good pace, right? On human, right? Yes and no. Sometimes, right? Very good. If you can say yes, you belong to theory, right? Very confident of yourself. Very good. Very good. That means you have a very good self-image, right? I hope everybody got a very good self-image of yourself, right? 自我形象嘅肯定係非常重要嘅。OK， 唔好成日覺得睇到自己嘅樣好靚仔，又話得好醜，唔滿意；好靚女，又話自己好醜樣，唔滿意。No， Okay, so every people is imperfect on earth, but everybody must have some perfects in certain ways. Why not be optimistic? Okay, look yourself, okay, and encourage yourself. But remember, 自大一點 means what? Don't be 自大一點，一個自字一個大字加咗點 you know, right? Don't be self-arrogant, but self-motivation, self-directions important, right? Self-image, okay, and accept your self-image is also important. Of course, your self-image, your self-behavior must be properly, not lousy, not never lousy. Okay, if you are lousy, you still accept, oh, trouble, disaster. So people can tell you, right? So if you have good self-image, the other people accept it, yeah, congratulations, that is choose. So theory X and Y, right? If based on theory X to motivate by wage incentives schemes, does it work in the construction industry? It's a good question. To motivate theory X, do you think incentive scheme mainly by means of wages? Anybody answer this question?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. Fu, why don't type it, right? So that I can remember you type you say correctly. Yes, I don't think so too, right? So wage could be, yeah, help a little bit, but after the salary, yeah, original behavior perform again. So it's very, very important to oversee your subordinates in the long run, whether they're productive, whether they're theory Y or theory X, right? If they're theory X, yeah, let them do something under close supervision, right? 有啲人做嘢點解一定要有另一個人睇住佢做？因為 theory X 唔睇住佢賴嘢， right? So somehow it's very, yeah, very bad. But somebody, even though at the back, still work very hard. If you have that kind of, yeah, subordinates, means, yeah, continue keep them. But how to motivate people could be work very wholeheartedly and committed. Yeah, you must be a very, very good leader. You must be a very good leader to, okay, to change their character, to change original lazy character, right? So you need to learn, right? Okay, second one, contemporary Maslow, hierarchies of human needs. Now this one is very famous, but in 90s, for 10 years, Maslow's hierarchies of human needs. Hierarchies means 一排排, right? 一層層壓上. Hierarchies of human needs, right? From lower order needs, right? External needs to high order needs, internal needs. Oh, very good, okay? And substantially satisfy need will no longer motivate an individual, right? So do you know what it means, right? A substantially satisfied need will no longer motivate an individual. Substantially means, yeah, a entirely satisfied needs, 一個完全滿足到嘅需求，已經唔可以再滿足到個個人嘅，個個 individual. That means once the individual achieved certain needs and then got it, then this need no longer satisfy him or her anymore. And he or she will need another needs, right? So this is Maslow hierarchy of needs, Maslow's theory, motivation theory. Now the Maslow theory, in Maslow theory, this one is very good, right? Fundamentally, physiological needs. Physiological means, right, the basic need, the food, right, or the salary, okay, the food, okay, the salary and water, etc. Without them, you cannot survive. So fundamentally, okay, 生理上面嘅需求 okay, basically 搞掂咗 alright. Then after satisfy these needs, people want to look for another one, is the security, is for stability, right? So I remember I myself also, right? Within 20 to 30 something years old, yeah, still try to work hard for promotion. But once for certain time I found satisfied, then I step down, secure a bit, okay, and then yeah, let it be something like that, right? But anyway, somehow the group friends also important, right? So with the belonging, sense of belongings, right? You don't want to be isolated. So join the professional bodies and work for the professional body and meet friends, professionals at that time, right? And make friends and work together, right? And then finally become the chairman, the president. Very good status. Ooh, happy. But afterward, okay, further up could be very political, right? I don't want to be a political person, right? So I didn't join further. I didn't work further. Not to work as the 區議員啊, something like 立法局都 at that time somebody recommend, right? But I stopped. I stopped at that time, right? I think very happy to myself for life enough, right? So you will see, I myself very happy, okay? No regret, okay? Enough is very happy. 知足常樂, to me, I think it's very important, right? Okay, so I didn't work higher. Higher somehow self-actualization. Wow, okay. 天下無敵，獨孤無敵 ，OK self achievement 幾時都要上去最高最高，哇 somehow become crazy， 所以有個人叫獨孤求敗係咪？想揾人打敗佢，金庸小説 I don't know right 古龍 I don't know right okay anyway so this one the needs could be okay unending so somehow we need to be proper right if I think people may have different needs. So you need to think about if beyond some boundary, it will cause you into crazy and then damage the other people's needs. Then you need to think about we will may stop there. All right. And don't forget your family, right? 有啲你啲師兄咪講過啦，係咪？40零歲仲讀書咧，40 some years still degree, master, doctor. Okay. So everybody may have different direction, but anyway, always focus on study. Somehow you need to be careful because it will make detriments to your health, right? And your family. So I asked your seeing before, 40 something, 40 years old, if I remember correctly, still single, okay, because spend the evening study, somehow still you Hong Kong at that time, right? So it's somehow so busy, right? Don't think about this. You need to have a balanced life so that your life will be happier and maybe enrich your horizon. I don't know, right? Anyway, so Maslow's hierarchy of human needs somehow mentioned like this, right? In theories, okay, esteem, right? Desire for prestige, status, important recognition, esteem, yes, recognition is important somehow. And desire for achievement, mastery, competence, mastery. That means you can master something, important job, important event, as the host for a big conference, as the host for a big ceremony, right? You can master well, of course, you feel very happy and recognized, and you find your states high, right? Self-actualization, not many people can do this. Maybe Li Ka-shing could do, Ma Wen can do it, but not many people, right? Anyway, you need to think about this, right? Which one you feel, suitable for you, which level is suitable for you. But anyway, this cannot be fully satisfied, I can tell you, right? So 知足常樂 sometimes important. Level comparison, 人比人, easy to 比死人. Don't forget about this, right? Somehow 欣賞, enjoy yourself, enjoy your work done. Why not, right? Okay, the next one, okay, Herzberg's motivation hygiene theory. Okay, somehow people say two factors theory. Okay, so motivation factors in the job content, okay, affect the job satisfaction. The second factor is hygiene factors in job contents affect job satisfaction, right? These motivation factors, right? Job content, concerned with the achievement, recognition, work itself, responsibility, advance and growth, right? Advancement means promotion. Recognition means your work appreciated by your superior. Achievement is more or less you complete something, you get something work done, you feel happy. Hygiene factor, more concerned with the environment, external environment, salary, when the job is secure. Guys, do you think job security is more important than salary, or salary is more important than job security? Anybody answer me this question? You may type chat with me. Any people? Which one is more important? you think? Salary, okay. What else? Owen get salary also, okay. Okay, anybody? No more, right? Salary, security, okay. Mr. Feng also, right? Right? Last time, remember to invite to the capacity there, right? Okay. So you focus on your work. So different people may have different character, right? Where is Cheng Jiman? Okay, Cheng Jiman, right? Maybe in the other class, right? Okay. So what does it mean? 抗约性 51 through 5 and 7 is what? Security, right? What was this? What's this typing, right? Is for any lucky draw, lottery? Security. Foul language. Oh dear. Okay, Mr. Kwong, you should to be my teacher because I'm a layman on foul language, right? Okay, Mr. Fu, how do you know? Typing wrong, right? Okay, yeah, wrong typing, right? Okay. Now, anyway, I could say both of them are important. To me, I will look for both of them. Salary is important. When I find a job, of course, first point I find salary. But if just one off job for a short time, then what will be the next? So afterward, I find job security is important. And when you have the family, your job security is also important. Then you say, why not to be single? If you are always single, you will always encounter troubles, right? Okay, so single got single problem. Okay, family is sometimes problem, but can help you. But people get along with each other, need to learn, and then you can learn a lot and become better. So I would say nowadays job security is very important. You see, many people being fired, right? So I'm thinking about, be a businessman, is good, but not many people could be a businessman. But if you are professionals somehow, could be able to find secure jobs, right? Even though salary wise nowadays may not be as high as before, I don't know, right? But you are on demand, right? So this what I explained to you. By all means, got your 80 degree. By all means, got your degree if you could, right? You at least secure certain level of achievement, and hopefully you could be professional. So you get through the examination, professional examination, got professional title. Then not just in Hong Kong, but even though working in overseas globally, you still be able to find your good jobs if you are qualified as a professional, right? But anyway, to certain people, in the short run, salary is important. In the long run, I think job security is also very, very important, particularly when you are getting old, beyond 40-something years old, where many youngsters, like you're seeing 30-something young professional can work and replace you, right? Then your job security, if not good enough, then you will be easily replaced by the other, right? So it's a reality. So you need to be, you need to find something with good security. I think it's also important, right? But anyway, okay, so it's a long-term doing, right? We can discuss further because it's individual, right? Anyway, first motivation hygiene theory, right? Two factors theory. Motivation, hygiene factors. Okay, motivation factors, right? We need the job content, etc. Too boring for it, right? Hygiene factor relate to environment in terms of so and so. I think the chart are impressive, right? You can refer to the chart, okay? So anyway, interesting for this one. Motivation factor, present, absent, okay? That means if your motivation factors presence, you could be satisfied, okay? If more motivation factors happen, you could be high satisfied. With absent, low satisfaction, all right? Hygiene factor means concern the environment, the job the job salary content, etc. With the hygiene factors, no dissatisfaction. Absence, high dissatisfaction. Right? It's interesting, right? Two factors, right? This environment. With the environment, yeah, positive factors, of course, won't be that bad. But without it, even worse, right? But motivation factor. With it, you feel happy. Without it, you won't feel happy, right? But difference, this one even worse. So you can say these two factors, okay? This one motivation factors is a primary motivation factor. This one is secondary motivation factor, I can say, right? But both of them, yeah, can motivate you, all right? Or any questions about this? At the moment, I don't know how to break, right? How to give a break, okay? I think I should give a break, okay? But how can I resume, right? Can I pause share? Anybody tell me how to give a break? I should pause the share, right? Okay. Kong Yui-seng, you are the expert in IT, a fool, right? How to enable break? Okay. Stop share. I don't know how to resume, right?
係咪撳停咗嗰個錄影就得㗎？
嗱，我而家試下 stop share 先啦。OK， 試一試。OK， 係咪停咗啊？
而家係睇到你個鏡頭咯。
我係睇到你個名喎啫喎，黃澤富喎而家睇到鏡頭。But anyway， 由得佢啦。OK， 繼續啦。OK， 我哋休息一陣先，好嘛 ？OK， 休息5分鐘到嚇，再嚟講。好。